ആണോ? ബ്ലൂ കൊടുത്തേ, ബ്ലൂ. അത് മതി, ഇപ്പൊ ഇടണം.
Hello. 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 Hello.
Hello. Dance is the music of the soul. Let me first thank you all for gathering here today at TESS to witness this cultural amalgamation of India and Bulgaria at this cultural rendezvous. Today, we'll begin our cultural celebration, all the world's a stage, with an invocation to the Almighty. I invite Anjali Gopal onto the stage for the prayer song.
Gajananam Bhutaganadisevitam Kabittajam Bhubalasarabhakshitam Umasutam Shokavinashakaranam Namami Vigneshwara Padapangajam.
All right, thank you so much, everyone. I will please stop applause. All right, so now it's absolutely amazing to see you all gathered here on this wonderful day, and it's absolutely mesmerizing with all the lights, all the colors, and everything. So, in order to have our formal welcome address, now let me welcome the one who needs no introduction, Kalyani Vallath, our dearest Kalyani ma'am, for the welcome address. Ma'am, please.
Hello everybody. This is a small intimate gathering of the most dear people of my life. These are all of my best friends. These are my dearest students and our TESS family. It is such a beautiful, beautiful moment for me. And recently somebody was telling me, after getting to know about TESS and all that we do here, that the most striking thing about us here is celebration. Today is a celebration. These lights, these colors, these beautiful women and men, and the dance, this moment is a great celebration. Education, we make it a celebration. Because there is no point, as I was discussing with Chitra, Chitra was telling me the same thing. There is no point in just learning a lot of theories and, they go above your head. You don't really live it out. You don't really practice it. There's no point in that. It's all about living the wonderful things that we know and we learn. And the second beautiful celebratory aspect of this moment is that it brings together so many cultures, not only Bulgaria and Kerala, you are also highly multicultural. We have entire India here from all parts of India and with so many diverse experiences and cultures and memories. And I am telling you this, more than all the lessons we learn in the class, more than the net exam that you'll pass and more than the job that you'll get, it is moments like this that give you memories. It is what is more meaningful than all the other things. This is more amazing learning also. I will tell you a secret. We are all also dance classmates. We are all people of such celebration that when we found another multicultural moment, which is Irina Mohini Mihalkovich. She is a Russian dancer who does Mohiniyattam and she studied in Kalamandalam also. When we found her, first Babita became a student and she loved every bit of it. Not that we are dancers, but more than that, we love the expression. We love the way it brings us out and helps us to communicate with ourselves. All the time we are communicating with the rest of the world, but dance helps you to communicate with yourself. And I was telling Katya in the online batch, she met them yesterday. I said you should be a happiness manager because there is so much happiness about dance, about Katya. And then she said, it's all dance, she said. And now Jewel is telling us dance is the music of the soul. Ultimately, we are all dancers. We are all students of dance. We are all dancers in different ways. So beautiful, isn't it? And it is my greatest, pride of this day, of this moment, to welcome my dear friend Katya Kashyapa. We have known each other for 3 years now. There will be a formal introduction to her, but very personally, I am telling you, she is a wonderful human being and a great dancer, which all of you know already because of yesterday's interactions. Welcome, Katya, to this beautiful little group. And Babita, Dr. Babita Justin, she is my Babi. She and we have been classmates from school. We have like all classmates had wonderful, joyous moments. And also a little bit of fighting. I'm the one who fought. And I cannot say her name or think of her without some dance in my mind. She is such a dear person to me. I welcome you, Babi. Thank you so much for being with me and myself always. We will have a formal introduction to her also. Then there is Chitra. We have also known each other for a long time, and Chitra has been again a part of tests in different ways. Chitra is also one person who never goes away from tests, and she's so much part of our life here in tests. Thank you, Chitra, for being with us. They're all great scholars and writers and academics and artists, and I think it is a beautiful privilege for all of us that we will be able to listen to them, see them perform, and also interact with them. And I welcome each and every one of you. Thank you so much for coming to TESS and being here today so enthusiastically. It will be a lot of learning and memories for us also to be with you here in this day. Thank you very much.
Thank you, ma'am, for that personal anecdote. So I don't think my official introduction to Katya ma'am is going to top what she just said, but still I'm going to try. As the great American dancer Martha Graham would say, great dancers are not great because of their technique. They are great because of their passion. So we are fortunate enough to have such a dedicated, passionate dancer amongst us today. And when I talk about her passion, she is an economist by her profession, and she found her calling in Indian classical dance. She's an international dancer based in Sofia, Bulgaria, who finds her inspiration in the culture and traditions of India. At present, she is doing her master's in Indian Cultural and Social Studies from Sofia University, and at the same time, she is pursuing her education in 4 classical forms: Kathak, Bharatanatyam, Odissi, and Kuchipudi. So I don't have to tell you that, I can assure you that we are in for a treat today. A visual treat, obviously. So I warmly welcome you, ma'am. Thank you, Katya Kucheva, ma'am. So with that, we have an Odissi performance next from Katya, ma'am. And brace yourself for a visual treat. Thank you.
Before that, you have to light the lamp. It's okay. No problem. You can just do it. One student, please come.
Wait. പെർഫോമൻസ് ഇല്ലേ ഓ അതിന് അപ്പം ലൈറ്റ് കൊടുക്കണം അത് ബ്ലൂ കൊടുത്താൽ മതി മോഡ് അടിച്ചു
I'll sit here. No, I'll sit with them only.
മനസ്സ് നേരത്തെ വെച്ചു ഓക്കെ ഓക്കെ
Chitra, അവിടെ ഇരുന്നോ?
താഴെ നോക്കി വിളക്ക് മാറ്റി വിളക്ക് അവിടെ തന്നെ ഇരുന്നാൽ മതിയോ വിളക്ക് മാറ്റിയ കൊള്ളായിരുന്നു.
Yes, indeed. ഞാൻ പ്രയോഗിച്ചു 1 മിനിറ്റിനാണ്.
ഓക്സ് കേൾക്കുന്നില്ല.
So yes, that was an absolutely captivating performance and an absolute visual treat to your eyes. And I would genuinely request our dearest Kalyani ma'am to say a few words on the performance if she would like to say something about it.
I mean, we're all speechless. And she has been learning dance in India for the past 10 years. I'm not nobody to comment on the dance and the effect of it, but I can add on to something that we spoke about her before. She was an engineer and an economist and living a humdrum life in this world, like all of us are sometimes. And then she came upon a Greek friend of hers who introduced her to a dance teacher in India. And it happened, and then she finally came to India. She has come to India 5 times. She used to live in Varanasi. She had a teacher there, and she left everything else. It doesn't really reward her very much, because we know the artists are people who struggle and they have to dedicate their lives to it in order to perform very well. But people today don't even have the time to watch them. They don't want to help them. They don't want to appreciate their efforts and art. And but she has braved all that, and she is. I was telling her, should we do something more practical? I mean, she's happy. She's managing everything, and I said. People are asking her, will you do Bollywood dance? In Bulgaria also, people want to dance only, they want to see only Bollywood dance. And she doesn't like Bollywood dance. I mean, not that it's bad, but it's a different art. I mean, it's like asking a person doing one art to stop it and do another art. I mean, that's totally different. So she wants to learn dance and just dedicate all her efforts to it, and it's obvious that she is doing it, and it's so appreciable. And as students of anything at all, of art or whatever, I think it's admirable, and we have a lot to learn from her. And I was sitting there and looking at, this is Bulgarian dancing, Odissi, and now she's going to perform Kathak, and even to learn one literature which is so, and the ways it must be so difficult, because he has to understand the language and bring the bhavas, and it's a lot about culture also, right? So that is it. I mean, I feel so happy that we have watched her perform, and we'll be watching more and talking about this, and I hope she will be able to go on with her art and reach greater heights. It's so beautiful, so beautiful. Thank you.
Thank you so much, ma'am. And now it's time for one of our very special guests. Generic configurations from a comparative perspective, a study of the selected political novels of Salman Rushdie and Gabriel Garcia Marquez. She got her teaching experience of more than 13 years and engages classes for UG, PG and medical courses in various government arts and science colleges. That's not yet it. So she is the research supervisor for MPhil and PhD programs for the past 8 years. She is currently the Board of Studies member of SN Open University, the Sri Narayana Open University, Government of Kerala. She is also the member editor of the peer-reviewed international journal Red Crit and Indian Response to Literature founded by Dr. P.K. Rajan for the past 13 years. She is also the research person for curriculum revision and preparation of textbook for State Council of Education Research and Training. She is also the SCALA State Literacy Mission member, also the SEN Higher Education Department, Government of Kerala, and delivered a plenary talk for Higher Secondary School Teachers Transformation Program. She also developed content for UGPG courses for School of Distance Education, University of Kerala, and as an Open University, and contributed towards PG 2022 and MPhil 2019 syllabus revision for University of Kerala. She also co-edited book titled Human Text Context 2015 and also guest editor of the special number of Literate of Australian Bushfires. She is currently on her co-editing of the book titled Australian Bushfires, Culture, Economy and Polity in Post-Truth Era, and there is much more. Trust me guys, it will be so long. So I absolutely welcome her with the most love, respect and so much of joy for sharing the dais and the fun today. So I welcome ma'am for your addressing of the gathering. Thank you.
Thank you, dear, for that warm welcome. Most distinguished guest of honor of this evening, Katya Kushiva, the international renowned dancer. Dr. Babida Justin, poet, academic, and the expert in cultural studies. Dr. Gigi Alex, she will also be here. She is also an academic and quite popular among the academic circles. My colleague, but also another expert.
It's coming. Yeah, we can hear.
So, my colleague Dr. G.K. Rajendran will also be here. He's also a sought after academic. Then, of course, my dearest Dr. Kalyani Vallath. What must I say about her? I don't know.
Such a vibrant and multifaceted personality, jack of all trades, connoisseur of arts, whatnot. And my relationship with her goes back to 2010. I think way back in 2009 it started. And she is much more than a friend to me. She is my mentor, my philosopher, my guide. And if I go on speaking about that, I'll just be, what do you call it, underestimating her or underrating her. As Johnson said, where there is leisure for fiction, there is little grief. So I'm grateful to her for, giving me a platform at TESS to share my thoughts. And also, what must I say? It is a very scintillating evening. We'll be interacting, we'll be having discussions, or bodies, dance, everything. So, thank you so much for the warm welcome given to me. And I plan to share my ideas related to the topic, embodied identities, exploring cultural meaning in dance. And I think this evening is titled as All the World's a Stage. And this brings sociologist Irving Goffman to my mind, his concept of the presentation of self, which is much more closely related or connected to the idea all the world's a stage. In his famous work, The Presentation of Self in Everyday Life, Goffman argues that individuals constantly engage in performances of self. I think Dr. Kalyani mentioned in a welcome address about it. Constantly engage in performances of self in which they present a particular version of themselves to others. This performance is shaped by social norms, cultural expectations, and the individual's own presentation, self-presentation goals. So in the context of dance and cultural studies, the idea that all the world's a stage can be applied to the ways in which dancers present themselves to their movements, gestures, and postures. Just as individuals engage in performances of self in their everyday lives, dancers also engage in performances of cultural identity through their dance practices. This can include the use of traditional dance forms to express cultural heritage, the use of contemporary dance to challenge and subvert dominant cultural narratives, and the use of dance to express emotions and navigate